and welcome to another gVlog for Blackpool's Grand Theatre with me, Hayley Kay. Now for some exciting news. To mark their 125th anniversary, the Grand have launched their very own production company to bring you their first summer show around the world in 80s days. Now I'm joined by CEO of the Grand, Ruth Eastwood, and writer and director Ian McFarlane. Now, first of all, Ruth, tell us a little bit about how this project came about.
Well, the team have been talking for quite a while about the summer in Blackpool and how we could do something different. We've always tended to do a sort of variety show with music in it, but why not make something ourselves and push the boundaries a bit? So that's what we decided to do.
So, Ian, tell us about the show. What's the concept?
Well, live music is very much part of the fabric of Blackpool and its history, and variety theatre with the peer shows and summer variety. And as Ruth said, what normally happens here at the Grand in the summer is it's a music show or music-centric, music sort of tribute show. And the idea is that we're sort of taking that idea and going one step further. So it's a tribute in a sense because it's music from the 80s, but it's got a plot, so it's an actual musical with characters and a story.
Okay, so Ruth, can you tell us about the current team, who they are and how they sort of work together? Because I guess having a production company is like a new direction for the Grand.
It is different. We are a charity, so we've had to set up a separate company so that in case we are a big success, all of the profits
when we're a big success.
When we're a big success, all the profits come across to the charity. But it's a chance for us because normally we buy stuff that arrives in a lorry, we put it on the stage and then it goes away again. This is our chance to get stuck in there right from the beginning, commission someone to write it, him, direct it, him, choreograph it, no, so that we can all stretch ourselves because it's exciting making theatre and it's a chance for their 125th birthday to do something different.
Well, Around the World in 80 Days is a well-known story, but how is this show, how is Around the World in 80s Days going to bring something new?
Well, the story, it's one of those famous old stories that most people know, but people generally only know the beginning and the end, which is that a gentleman in the Victorian era, Phileas Fogg, he accepts a bet to go around the world in 80 days, and then he falls in love, has an adventure, and then at the end he wins the bet. And so people don't really know, I don't think, what happens in the middle. So it's... we've got quite a lot of license. I sleep in a ghost-proof box so that Jules Verne, original author, can't get me. So you know, there's quite a lot of license to play around with it. But the crux of it is it's a really exciting adventure story, and the mixing the 80s music in it, obviously, is really fun.
I think it just sounds super exciting. But who do you sort of think is going to love the show? Who do you think is going to be your biggest fans? I
think. It sounds like it's a really well-rehearsed answer, but I think everybody, because if you like the music from the 80s, you're going to really, really enjoy it because it's absolutely packed full with hits. Have you decided which songs you're doing yet? Can you give us a little flavour or any artists? Or yes.
Don't be too vague. I want some specifics.
No, all sorts. So, Come On Eileen.
Yes.
Eye of the Tiger, Love Shack, Don't You Want Me Baby. They're all written on shiny cards over there. You've tested me. What else is there?
No, but I do like that it seems to be a bit of an eclectic mix. It's not, you're not just gone for the super obvious ones.
No, but and that's, I think, you know, if you like the music of that era, you're going to have a really, really good time. But my goal is that the story and so it's not one of those musicals, a jukebox musical where the dialogue is just to link together the songs. So my aim is it's going to be really, really funny, so that the scenes between the songs are really laugh out loud funny. So if you don't know the music, you can come along and just watch it like, you know, really uplifting musical comedy as well. So yeah, there's a mixture of you've got to have all the hits in. You've got to give the audience what they want. But there are some slightly more obscure ones as well.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot a tiny bit, Ruth. Do you think you might do something similar to this for next year, or have you thinking about it? Or?
It was certainly, when I first spoke to Ian, we talked about the fact that when you're going to do something different, you've got to give it a chance. And we really would like to make this, like Christmas is a tradition here at the Grand, we'd like summer to become a tradition at the Grand. I think one thing I'd like to add to what you just said though, we've cast this with people who are great singers, great dancers, as well as great comic actors. So it's it's not, you're not going to be hearing Kylie in the background. You're going to be hearing real people performing real songs and interpreted in a proper musical way. So it's something completely different for Blackpool.
So why should people come and see the show, and what do you think is going to make it stand out?
Well, my aim is that it's a real, proper musical comedy. So it's escapism and it's joy, and we need that. You know, in the world that we live in, you want to go away for an evening and leave the theatre with a huge smile on your face, and that's what it's going to be.
I love it, because I think there's nothing better than when you're leaving, you've got those songs still going round and around in your head. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to book your tickets now, you can do. Head over to our website. It's blackpoolgrand.co.uk, or alternatively, you can call the box office on 01253 290 190. I've been Hayley Kay for gVlog.